Hello and welcome to the AllMadeUp podcast with me, Harry Stachini.
Me, Lewis Coleman.
And me, Ben Hart.
The show where each week a guest joins us in the writer's room to create a story like you and we have never heard before.
Not quite knowing what's around the corner or what we'll find along the way, as this podcast is exactly what it says on the tin.
It's all made up.
Nice.
Why did you say your name like that?
What?
It's me, Lewis Coleman.
Just fancied it.
It's dramatic. I liked it. Yeah.
I like the fact when you went, what we'll find along the way.
Yeah.
I immediately just sort of feed the pony. Feed the pony. If you don't know what that is, go and watch In-Betweeners. Yeah. Absolute filth.
You never stop thinking about that, you lad, I tell you. It's on the mind.
It's what nostalgia the In-Betweeners is though as well. Like, you know what I mean? When you think of that, how old do you think of being?
But yeah,
What? No, if I think about it now.
Yeah, do you think of being 29?
Yeah, I'm 30.
Oh, you are 30, aren't you?
Yeah.
I think like
We're in our 30s. We're in our 30s.
Yeah.
I think I was like early 20s maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like it makes you feel young.
In between us is college.
Yeah.
Came out when I was at college.
Yeah, I'm a bit older than you two, aren't I?
So how would you have found it later?
No, I've been like 21, wouldn't I?
No, like college is 16, isn't it?
Yeah, but
You're only 2 years older than me, aren't you?
Yeah, but I would have been 18, maybe. Oh,
Yeah, but you just said 21.
Yeah, but at the end of your college at 18, I would have been 20. Virgin 21.
Right.
What were you doing at 20?
Loads of things, mate.
I'd lived a life.
Yeah. Grifted, driving.
And you were
Yeah.
What did you say? Grifted?
Yeah. No, I was at drama school then. It was my second year of drama school. I was living in Nottingham.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was you doing?
At what? 20?
Yeah.
Just finishing uni.
Finishing it early.
You definitely didn't finish uni early.
Did you get your degree?
Yeah, I'm young though, aren't I? So like my birthday's August, so I turned 21 when I left uni.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah. Obviously, I know how time works. Right?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'd tell you where I was. I was interrailing. That's where I was.
I was into it.
Interrailing.
All right.
Yeah.
I was really into railing.
Travelling the continent.
Looking at rails. Whoa, look at them.
I'm into that.
I went away with two of my mates. I went Hamburg. I'll tell you the route. Do you want to know the route?
Is it fun?
Yeah, it's fun.
Right, go on,
I had a good time.
Right, go on then.
Hamburg,
Yeah.
Berlin, Warsaw, Krakow, Prague, Munich, Zurich, Rome, Nice, Barcelona, Paris.
That sounded like a cold trip at the start.
That is a meme, that isn't it?
Yeah.
All them places. That's got such meme content written all over
Yeah.
it.
You see me, mate? I was the lad with a GoPro and a selfie stick, being like, "Here I am at the Vatican City," just absorbing it. And I remember,
Your dad, shut up, Harry.
I remember walking around two of my mates. Well, Alex, who's like, one of me good chums. Like, Ryan came along, and
Sounds like you don't like Ryan.
hey, well,
Alex came,
Good
one of
friend
my
of
good
mine.
chums,
All
and
I'm
a lad
saying
called Ryan.
well, you know what I mean. He nipped my t-shirt, didn't he? You showed your true colours, pal. If you're watching, get in touch. I need it back.
You wore it and then just wore it in front of you?
It was worse than that. It was more the fact I was like, "Have you seen this?" And then it pops up on his Snapchat, him wearing it. No. I was like, "All right, okay."
I bet you're mad. Bet you're proper.
Did it with a pair of shoes. Did it with a few things. But yeah, just don't do that.
Rat.
Yeah. In a way. And we're walking around the Sistine Chapel, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
16th, is it?
Sistine. Yeah. What do you think it was?
I just thought it was Sistine Chapel.
Is it Sistine?
I think it might
Yeah,
be.
that's why people say the 16th, isn't it?
Right. The
Sistine.
Sistine.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Well,
It's nice
I think the
chapel,
Latin interpretation is 16th.
All right.
Okay.
Walking around there, and he said that, and I said it's actually that.
I think 16th implies it's a number.
Yeah. I said it's Italian for 16.
There's loads of them.
And we're walking round, we're looking up and at the ceiling because it's painted. And Ryan goes, "Yeah, I mean it's good, but it's not jet skiing, is it?" And I was just like, "You can't compare them to."
Yeah. But you hated that, didn't you, Mr. Culture?
You can't compare them to.
Well, yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's like
if you were trying to compare them, though, how would you compare it, like, to jet skiing?
I would say I was.
How would you?
If you had to pick between the two, you can check out the roof of this chapel, or you can jet ski. What are you picking?
Jet ski.
You've got half an hour.
Yeah, but you've got to wear a life jacket in both of them.
You've got half an hour. Which you pick?
I'd go for the chapel, mate.
Even though you've already been there?
Yeah, you don't understand. It's the smell of the room.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he was there playing his guitar.
Yeah, and some sweaty Italian guy going silence because people are chatting too much.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
People are praying, is that what it is?
No one's praying, mate.
No,
It's very much like look. Keep walking towards the door. Off you fuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Then it was a dash to the gift shop, wasn't it?
And you do that over jet skiing? That sounds
went
horrible.
Mate, I went jet skiing as well.
Well, you'd rather get shouted at by a man than
Takes me back to my childhood, yeah.
I just feel so relaxed.
Yeah, please, Dad.
So with the in-betweeners, everyone always says that I look like the mechanic from the in-betweeners.
You do, Wolfie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably look like him, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
people-
16.
Yeah. It gets less funny over the years.
You're right, Wolf? Wolfie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like the Luke Littler of podcasters.
I am.
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
Littler as well.
Yeah, fuck off, you bald cunts. yeah. It'll start on me, lads, I'll tell you. I'll have you.
Just beat Rob Cross. How was that last night?
Brilliant. Yeah, I've never been to Brussels before. So it was fuck off. Yeah.
What was it like getting to the world final of the championships?
I don't know. I don't. It's an insult to him that he looks like a 32-year-old man, or it's a really big compliment to me that I look like a 16-year-old boy.
It's the compliment. Take it as the compliment.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
You met Millie Bobby Brown the other day on Jonathan Ross show, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, I really enjoyed meeting her, and it was more than I enjoy throwing darts.
Yeah, nice. You went,
It
this
was-
is strange.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I love kebabs. He loves kebabs, doesn't he?
It does, yeah.
I think I've really taken a little interest in it, so the jokes are going to be quite limited.
I know, yeah. I thought you two don't really keep up with darts, do you?
Nah, mate, I watch real
Right.
sport.
No, yeah.
Like what? You just said you'd rather look at a chapel roof than jet ski.
Yeah.
So what sports are you like?
Would you class dance as a sport?
No.
I'd class it as an activity.
Ballroom dancing, competitive dancing, yeah.
I'd class it as an activity. I wouldn't class it as a sport.
It is.
had this conversation
Yeah,
on
it's
the
not.
weekend.
It's not a sport.
What, so line dancing?
Ballet is sport.
No,
Ballet's not a sport.
Exactly.
It's an art.
But ballet's,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
ballet's not a competitive thing.
Anything I do is competitive, pal.
Yeah. Well, when I won the under-11s line dancing championships at Lancashire Market, that was a sport.
Did you actually win that?
I did that. Yeah, I peaked too early. I was a great line dancer.
When did you win it last year?
I've been into it since I was 11. Yeah.
So what you won? Did you have to compete on your own in line dancing? No, you're in the line, aren't you? So
Yeah.
So what is it like? Was it like, do you know when you do the candy dance and like the shit ones, you just pin them off? Like, how is it just you left on the floor?
Fell at the front, yeah, just doing it, and we were following him.
And then he was like pushing everyone else.
Is it
out
one
the
of them
way.
tap on the shoulder? You get a tap on the shoulder. You leave the
Yeah. I
like
never
murder
got
on the
that.
dance floor.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was there till the end.
Do you still know the routine?
No. They're all pretty similar, to be honest. Especially standing in a line and
Can you give us
tapping
any upper body movement of it? Or what if you did it with your hands on the desk?
Yeah.
like that. You got me, and my shirt matches it today.
Nice.
Would
you
you
bite
shirt-
your lip as well when you do it?
Yeah, I was concentrating.
Is your shirt tucked in? Do you have to wear like a hat?
No, I'm not a gimp.
Yeah.
No, I was cool back then. That was no, I didn't wear a hat. I think I wore like my jeans and a check shirt and my trainers.
I'd love it if you won it in a pair of trackies. You know what I mean?
Nice little belt.
I think I wore a belt. Yeah, it was a nice trophy. I'll bring it in. I think.
Bring in the trophy.
I think I've still got it at home. Yeah,
I'd love to see that trophy.
I can leave it here. I've not looked at it probably since I was 11. So
I think that could be a character in one of our stories.
Yeah.
You love line dancing. Harry loves a line and dancing.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, so that sort of music. There's no trance like womp womp
Yeah.
womp womp. I just don't know. You can listen to this.
no performance enhancing drugs, Harry.
Yeah.
It's just an E.
It's no wonder he loves the Sistine Chapel, isn't it? He's probably like seeing all them colours going,
Yeah.
oh my God.
The 16th chapel.
Yeah.
16th.
There's 16 of them.
It's the 16th.
I'm sure it's 16.
It's the Sistine Chapel.
It's just say 16th chapel.
Well, that's not the right word.
Yeah.
That's like going, I'll just call it
It's
Lone
Italian.
Down.
Yeah, well, Lone Dawn.
It's called that. No, it's not right. Like,
Right,
Yeah.
I reckon we tell everybody who our guest is for this week.
Yeah, it's Michelangelo, everybody. No, our guest for today, everybody, is Reece Vickery, who is a comedian, friend of ours, and also owner of Brown Bear Comedy Club, which is if you want to go and cut your teeth on the North comedy scene, get yourself down to Brown Bear at Birdwell venue in Barnsley. It is rough, it is rowdy, but they are up for it. But if you don't deliver, they will eat you alive.
It gave me my stand-up comedy debut.
It did.
did it?
Yeah. My stand-up comedy debut was at Birdwell venue in Barnsley with Reece. That set me on the path of comedy.
And you've seen the highs and lows of that room, haven't you?
I've seen a lot in that room. I
Yeah.
performed in front of a giant spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was massive. It was about 15-foot spider on stage.
Oh, a
behind
fake
me.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, I gotta say.
It wasn't judging me.
Yeah, but no, like, he's rubbish. Yeah. I beat the frog, but he's got all of the things.
Got 8 mics in its hand.
Yeah.
If he doesn't like you, he just puts a glass over you.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
stop.
right. Web?
Yeah, I think it's funny him going with a glass because spiders gets put under a glass. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
How'd you like that? And you're just like,
I think both work.
Yeah.
Yeah, lads, I don't want to call it an argument. There's a...
Well, what do you think at home, everybody? You tell us what you think works.
Let us
And you
know.
can tell us what you think of this episode because it is a belter.
Yeah,
right.
trust me, there is, I think, one of the funniest plot twists we've ever done in it.
Yeah.
I would say in the history of story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this could get made. Of all the ones that have got made,
Yeah.
I think this is the most likely to get made on, like, even if it was just a short film,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would get behind it.
Channel 4. I can see Channel
Yeah.
4 making this.
Yeah.
I agree with this. The first one I thought, actually, I'd quite like to make that.
Because
Yeah.
it'd just be like one of them surreal ones where it's like, imagine if this happened,
Yeah.
but people would be like, oh, yeah, this could have happened,
Yeah.
and people would rally behind it.
We really enjoyed it, and I think it's one of them you've got to lean into it, embrace it. If it stirs up some feelings which you find confusing, maybe that says something.
yeah.
You know? And
Oh, we've already recorded it. We've let them know we've already listened to it, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We've already
mentioned
heard
that.
it.
Yeah.
We're not just anticipating this to be one that gets...
Yeah. No, I was just going to say, we're not mentioning that, actually. That we've already recorded it. We're there going, it's just great. It's just a fantastic film. Yeah.
But anyway, we spent enough time chatting, I think.
I think
So
so much.
this is going to be All Made Up with Reece Vickery. Enjoy.
It's all made up again. 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 Oh, yeah.
And we're back, everybody, with... Do you want me to say Vickery?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah,
Okay,
why
right,
not?
we'll start that again. Yeah, bring us in.
Yeah, you can bring us in if you want.
And we're back, everybody, with the brilliant Reece Vickery. How you doing, mate?
All right, you.
Yeah, I'm good, sir. I thought you were going to say something initially, and you just sat there going, your move.
Yeah. Even your mouth moved.
Yeah. Thank you very much for coming on the pod.
Say again.
All right. We'll start again, I think, yeah.
It's going to be a
I
fight.
think we've got to lean into this, right? Let me bring us in.
There's
Let
going
me
to
bring us
be a fight here. We carry on. Say it again.
I've been welcoming.
in. Right, you ready?
Take me ring off me Darius ring.
And we're back.
Reece, welcome to the All Made Up podcast with us three, who you already know, obviously. So me and Reece actually met quite a while back at university. What are you doing?
Doing what he was doing. I'm just fucking getting in your head now. No, go on, take us in again, Lou. I'll stop dicking around.
Don't make me do it, because some of us here are professionals.
No, I'll
Lou, you've got history, haven't you? You
yeah,
two?
we've got history.
You've got history, it turns out, as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay, are we ready?
Ready, mate?
Right. Reece, welcome to the All Made Up podcast. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
It's got to be good, mate.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So, me and Reece, you know what? You know what's an interesting fact? None of this would have happened if it wasn't for Reece.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. So, Reece, back in 2018, was moving to Australia, and he put on a comedy night, and he wanted me. This is the first comedy night that I ever did. That I'm the only reason that I got into stand-up comedy is because of Reece, because he put me on his pro gig, and then I ended up doing it. And then before that, I ended up watching comedy for sort of prepare for that gig. That's when I saw you at the Ape and Apple.
Right.
Back in 2018. Obviously, did the gig, and then we saw each other again later down the line.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, that ended up being the basis of our comedy career coming together.
Yeah.
And then we made the All Made Up pod, obviously with Ben as well.
Yeah, I thought it was me and you stuck in traffic on the way to Scarborough.
Yeah. Well, there's two sides of this coin, because I remember having a conversation with you about a podcast, and then having a conversation with him going, like, how can we make this work?
Yeah.
That's how that came together. But I didn't know that's how that came together. That's interesting.
Yeah.
He's how we came together.
Yeah.
Oh.
The first time I met you, you were in a brew in a pub, weren't you? Remember?
Yeah, that was, you absolutely rinsed me.
Yeah.
We were watching Clem do Skank, and I turned up after work at the King's Arms in Salford. Right, and I was tired midweek, and I went to the bar and ordered a coffee.
Yeah, I bet it was oat milk, wasn't it, or something as well?
Mate, they don't go to oat milk in there, you know what I mean? Just about did coffee.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember everyone's another round, and you went, do you want another brew? And I thought, all right, mate, yeah, he just rinsing me here.
Tried to get my digestive, but they weren't.
Yeah, God, no, that was too much for him, that.
But you obviously, I've done work for you at your Birdwell venue, which is probably...
Brown Bear Comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good that you're so passionate about it. Yeah.
It's like the Jesse Lingard of fucking comedy clubs, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
It's not bad, good crowd, but just not active at the minute.
Yeah. It's I've done that gig a lot. I've done a lot of work for you in Barnsley. Like, I think not last year, the year before that, I was in Barnsley, I would say every other month, right, doing a gig for you. And the fact your crowd's quite regular, like, loads of people from Barnsley came to watch my Grenade show, which was so nice, right?
Came all the way from
you brought, how many was it? Like,
We got like 12.
See,
We're
that's
filling
what I
a bus next time.
that's what I mean, mate. And how lovely is that, right? But mate, I was paying fucking council tax. I was there that often, right?
Yeah.
Knew the bin days and all sorts. But yeah, done a fair bit for you. But you are a Barnsley boy, aren't you?
Yeah, born and bred.
It's my dream to gig in Barnsley.
Really, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll have a revamp.
Yeah. It's Penn's dream to be here. Give it up.
But it was a mad venue that you had that in Birdwell. It was like it was a flat roof social club, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it was a big room, and it used to have like, is it Craig Charles and stuff like that? Like, could do like DJ sets there.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
That's what I mean. It's like it's
Fingy Kemp, Marvin. What's his name?
Martin Kemp.
Martin Kemp,
Yeah.
Ronan Kemp's
And
son.
but when you drive into it, you think, oh, this is like where you play like five-a-side at a youth club.
Yeah.
And then when you get inside, you're like, no, it's the proper like sound
Yeah.
system, innit? And
Yeah.
you know, there's that like crash barrier at the front of the stage, which you think like that'd be when you're at like Woodstock, but you know, you've got people sat on cabaret tables.
The first gig we did at the Barnsley, what is it called? Is it Civic? Not Civic Hall. It's what's it called? The club that we did it
It's
at.
usually what's called Birdwell Venue now, but it was like just a working men's at one point.
Yeah, Birdwell venue. Tell them what was on stage when I first performed at
Oh,
that.
they were like an 18-foot spider on there.
Really? Is there a panther one?
It was
Like
around
Halloween.
Halloween, yeah.
All right.
So you're performing, right, a big 18-foot spider behind you,
Yeah.
with big red eyes, and then a big projector screen, weren't there, with Brown Bird Comedy. Who was on that gig? It was me, Jay Handley,
Yeah, Jay. Christian Riley headlined that.
Christian Riley.
Did anyone make a joke about that spider going, look, you know, you want to see the glass that goes on that? You know what I mean, when you catch a spider in a glass?
I wish they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the place would have emptied probably.
I reckon that's a good observation. Did no one mention the spider on stage?
Well,
I can't, right, it was 6 years ago. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
I bet you would have said something better than that.
Yeah, I roofed it.
I didn't know it was going to be on. Are we getting rid of that? He's like, where's it going to go? I'm like,
Anywhere.
good point.
Anywhere apart from here, yeah.
Your little green room setup you had at Birdwell was good. You always had a good little selection of crisps.
Yeah, spent
chocolate.
at least 40 quid at Aldi, didn't I?
Yeah.
Did well. Trick you.
Yeah.
And you had a toilet. And I bought hand soap.
Yeah. It was a special
40 quid at
placement.
Aldi, that's what a dressing room.
2 trolleys full.
Yeah. All middle aisle.
Why has he brought us washing up liquid?
Yeah, wellies. But yeah, me and
Ceramic dish.
tell us, tell Larry and Ben where we met originally.
Oh, at uni on what were you called? What
Sheffield Alum.
Yeah, I know. What course called though?
Performance for Stage and Screen.
Yeah.
Because you've done a bit in acting, haven't you?
Yeah.
Waterloo Road and that.
Yeah, tell us what you've been in.
Oh, well, it only is like an extra, like a blob. Do you know what I mean? But Waterloo Road, Shameless, all that sort of shit. But I did get like cast in a couple of things now and again, but only as like a drug dealer and stuff with me. Obviously, I looking like this and looking a bit like a smackhead. I used to get them sort of roles.
What were your rates as a drug dealer? Did they give you any background? Did you go full method? You thought, you know.
Yeah. Full method.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't say a lot, just stood there and looked a cunt and got paid.
So what, was you like signed up to like an agency or something like that?
Yeah. Well, like a drama workshop, and then they got you like some TV work and now and again. You had auditions and that, but not really coming it.
You're saying this, I'm sure, weren't you in, what's the one with Michael Sheen? Damn United.
Oh, Damn United. Yeah,
he was in
getting
Damn
an autograph,
United.
yeah.
Because he's sort of saying, yeah, I was in this, but he's been in like some good
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. So tell, like, how did it come about, Damn United?
Oh, well, that was just literally, I think I'm sure that was extra work.
Right, so
Oh,
go on.
sure.
man.
How did it come about?
Well, just from like the drama workshop, it's really not a big deal. Like I am literally just a blob in a classroom, and I had a couple of lines now and again. In fact, do you know what? I wanted to get cast in this program for like a pilot or something, and we did like 2 nights filming, quite good money. Never made the cut. Now, like literally, we're in show and tell to everyone at school that I'm going to be on telly. Never made it.
Yeah.
Never made it.
That's
And then
funny.
they'd see me on Waterloo Road in classroom like this. At back.
I were on the fire episode of Waterloo Road. Know when it burnt down?
Was you?
Yeah, I was.
actually, yeah.
It's me. I was like, I think I was about 14. I was so fat, and like, you just like see me like clearly out of breath because they've asked us to do it about 6 times, legging it away from this fire.
Okay, can we find that?
Probably if you watch the fire episode, yeah, you'll see me going.
That's
Running.
That is so. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I've got like a massive. I've got really like proper long hair.
But shoulder length as well.
Yeah, but yeah, you know my hair grows out.
You look like mankind.
Yeah, I like a few men put together. Yeah, yeah, I'm in that episode. Yeah,
That's unreal. That they've started it again, haven't they? Waterloo Road.
Yeah.
Imagine getting recast. Just can we get you back in for another?
You ran away from that fire really well. So,
if you could have been a regular on like a soap that you worked on, which one would you have picked?
That's a good one.
You know what I mean?
A soap.
Yeah, like anything that you've done where you thought it'd be cool if I could do.
I
that.
enjoyed Shameless. That was good.
Yeah. What was your role in Shameless?
I just did like a couple of drug dealing scenes now and again. Honestly, that is all I've done. I've not
Officer.
gone away from.
I was playing a role. They are fictional drugs. Okay, it's not even marijuana. It's basil. Okay, smell it. I'm not going down for time.
yeah.
Also a herb.
Just always a smackhead.
Right.
Yeah.
To be fair, there's a whole Narcos. They've made about 8 seasons of that, and they're all drug dealers. So it could work if you get it.
Yeah. Reece, we've got another role for you here, pal.
Yeah.
How's your Spanish?
Yeah.
We've run out of the cartel, so we're moving to Manchester. We're going to
2 words for you, Reece. Cancun. You're off.
Honestly.
Also, that's Mexico. It's not even Colombia. Cancun.
Yeah,
I made it right
I
to
think
myself there.
the cartel spread across both, don't we?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I wanted to ask you though, in who were you dealing drugs to in Shameless, and what was it early Shameless? You meant Kevin who had like the slack jaw.
Wait, you try to buy some off him?
No, just like
Yeah,
was it Frank?
What the Maguires or whatever.
Maguire's, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Them.
My favourite Shameless episode is when Frank gets hold of that ice cream van. Right.
Right.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. You know what I'm on about here?
Yeah.
So he gets his ice cream van and he's like sorting out all these ice creams. And basically, if you come up and you say, "Can I have some Smarties?" it's code word for E, right?
Oh, yeah.
And this old woman comes up. She goes, "Have you got any Smarties?" And he looks and he goes, "Whatever floats your boat."
He's posh as out him.
Yeah.
Really posh.
He played Tommy Cooper in a BBC drama.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely fantastic. Like really, obviously interesting guy as well. But Shameless was great, so funny. I used to watch it with my dad. My mum was like, "This is rude. This is rude."
I think what's mad about Shameless is like that they filmed it in Castlefield. You look at Castlefield now,
Yeah.
like it just looks like it.
Yeah.
It don't even look like the same place, does it? Like,
Yeah.
They did the studio eventually, though, didn't they?
yeah. But like when it first showed
Yeah,
it was
they-
Castlefield, and like you'd be like, I
they
should have
just
bought an house back then.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, they kept getting bricks, so they had to buy a studio, didn't they? That's what I
Yeah.
Kept getting bricked.
Yeah, like people just throwing shit at them while they're filming, so they
Wow.
spent millions on a fucking
Yeah.
studio.
Now in Castlefield, no one's throwing a brick at you. You know what I mean? Everyone's wearing like Oakley wraparounds and baggy cargo pants, and it's, "Hey man,
No, they've all got like they've all got like fuck the Tories written on bricks now, aren't they? They're all like political bricks they're throwing. Like,
political bricks."
yeah.
I'm sure they moved because they ended up getting a lot of
Sounds
shit,
about
didn't
right.
they? Yeah. Shit all.
But you've obviously done a bit of acting in your
Done a
time.
bit,
Yeah,
done a
I know
bit.
you're downplaying it, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Mate, you. Every time we've done gigs for you, they've always been good. So your voice notes, right, that you send me, I've played to mates of mine, right, because they are hilarious, right.
What gives an example of one?
It's. I was asking, like, are you able to do something? You said, like, by the time I'm a Celebrity's on tomorrow night, I will let you know. And it's just your phrasing. You know what I mean? So this was, I was excited to get you on the pod because I thought, I was creating a story and stuff like that. It would just be a bit of that,
Bit of a laugh.
yeah, a bit of a laugh.
Have a bit of a laugh.
That sprinkling of Reece over the top of it.
Nice little bit of seasoning.
Yeah.
Basil.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
He's got all the herbs.
So what is it you're wanting to do like next, Reece? Like, because obviously I know like once you had kids and stuff like that, things got a little bit like more difficult because you wanted to do stand up, you like acting, you like creating, but obviously you've not been able to do it as much lately.
Nope.
But what is the dream? What is it you want to be like getting back to?
Oh, I think I definitely want to get back into comedy somehow.
Right.
Definitely want to write something. Work with you guys. You can direct it, film it, write the theme tunes, and but yeah, all creative like but I really don't know yet. But it'll figure itself out when it eventually.
That's good. I think it's right just to take a bit of time sometimes. Like, because if you're rushing into it, you'll do the wrong thing. Why actually got something you're passionate about and then work on that then?
Gotta find time. I mean, I've not slept since 2019.
I know you mean,
These were a little bit fucking wider at one point.
but you're a family man, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, 2 kids, long-term girlfriend.
Wife soon. We'll say soon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
One day.
fine.
If she says yeah.
Listen, if it don't work, we'll cut that out. Yeah.
Beep it.
Yeah. Soon to be. Boop. She's like, what do you call me?
This could be the first all-made-up marriage proposal down the line.
Yeah.
Go on, deliver it.
Yeah.
Amber, if you're watching, babe, it's me and you.
Why did they both collaborate on Instagram? That was so weird. Why is that on Ben's Instagram? Some other man's marriage proposal.
Well, do we get into it?
Yeah, I think we're ready.
Considering you said you wanted to get back into the writing, let's do some writing. Okay, so this is going to be All Made Up with Reece Vicary.
It's all made up, baby.
So, Reece, like I said, welcome to the All Made Up podcast. We're going to be making a story today. In front of you, you've got 3 pots: green pot, red pot, yellow pot. Green one's going to be our start sentence, red one's end sentence,
What do you
and
mean?
yellow
Green?
one's...
Green at the top.
Right, no.
Green one,
with it,
yeah. And yellow ones are like curveballs, swerve balls in between. But before we get into them, we're going to create a character together. This is a writer's room. You're the lead writer. We're your assistants. We're holding it together. Okay? So what would you like your character's name to be, Reece?
We'll go for Robert. Some people know him as Wobbly Bob.
Right, Wobbly Bob. Right, okay. So Robert Wobbly Bob.
Yeah.
What's his last name?
Could be like Wobbleson.
Wobbler.
We'll have Robert Mouse.
Robert Mouse.
Robert
Right,
Mouse.
okay. So Robert Wobbly Bob Mouse. Okay. And is he from Barnsley?
And in the blue corner.
Robert Wobbly Bob Mouse.
How old is he?
We'll go with 65, eh?
65.
Yeah.
I was going to ask why he's wobbly, but you just answered that question. Yeah.
And what's he do for a job?
Retired miner.
Retired miner. Right. We all were retired miners at one point, aren't we?
Yeah.
Just a little joke there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play on words.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Retired from being miners.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Oh,
Coal
right, I
miner.
did not go that way, mate. I've never been in a coal pit.
Yeah. He's private school. Yeah. He's never in the coal pit.
Right, so it was a ex-miner, not doing that anymore. So was Thatcher the reason for that? What stopped him? Or was it just...
Oh, yeah. He retired early, had an injury to his hand.
Yeah, I was going to say, was he a coal man or was he like a diamond man? He didn't have to be like...
No, he was a coat from
From
Barnsley.
He could have gone abroad and
Imagine
mind.
that. Where you get your engagement ring from? The coal mines of Barnsley.
The best diamonds.
Come a bit closer, Reece, to your mic. And then, right, so we've got Wobbly Bob, Barnsley, 65, ex-miner, injured his hand.
Injured his hand, yeah.
How did he do it?
Mining.
Mine, yeah, but what was it like? Did something like fall on it?
Yeah,
or
something fell on him.
Did he have a fight with someone, broke someone's jaw? At his
No,
hand process?
Something fell on him, something heavy, but don't know what.
Did he beat his wife? Did he? He sort of cracked her own jaw and it sort of injured, like...
Left, right, good.
I reckon when anyone asked what happened to his hands, he said, mind your own business.
Yeah, what if it got caught in a machine or something?
Yeah.
I don't think it's like falling off. I just think
My dad's finger got cut off in a cement mixer.
Did
Yeah,
it really?
yeah, seriously. My dad's finger got
Did it
cut off in
really?
a cement mixer. Yeah, he's only got
How-
like
what
a
do you
little
mean
bit
he
of...
got caught, like he got stuck or he like...
He didn't know he'd done it.
Shut up.
I'm
What?
telling you. It was working.
How hard's your dad? Yeah.
It was working.
Lost my leg, didn't feel it.
His mate told him, is that your finger on the floor? He went, oh yeah.
God.
That's funny, that.
Yeah.
Because, no joke, I chopped my finger off when I was a kid, and I didn't feel it either until I went downstairs, and my dad said, your finger's bleeding over the floor. He didn't say, let's go to the hospital. He went, get a tissue.
Has he grown back?
And
No,
my
it-
dad's
it
got
stuck
half
it
a
back
thumb,
on.
ain't he?
Oh, right. Is that where that
yeah,
mark's
you
from
see-
there?
Yeah. I don't feel anything.
My dad's got like a little like bit of nail that just pokes out the end of it.
No.
That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
My dad has.
Oh,
Half a thumb, ain't he?
Yeah, it's his little finger.
Oh, shit.
Like size of a thumb though.
No, my dad's got half a thumb.
So you've got
All
two
right,
thumbs
your dad's
now?
got. This is a mad story.
Has
This
your dad or anyone got all his fingers and thumbs?
Yeah, yeah. My dad's got fingers in loads of pies.
Good lad.
if you're watching, Matt, that's for you.
Yeah. I hope you enjoy yourself. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we've got Wobbly Bob. He's hurt his hand. Come on, let's figure out how he's actually hurt it.
I think. Well, I don't. It's sort of testing our level of mining knowledge. So maybe like something's collapsed and it's fallen in his hand. Maybe,
Right, okay,
Maybe he's cut his tendons are broken, so he can't really bend his hand anymore, or something like that.
Right,
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Did
What if he's just got one finger on that hand? It's his middle finger. It's all he's got. Right. He lost everything else.
What? They won't let you in the mine?
I like the idea of something crushing his hand, and like obviously he's ended up with like arthritis in it, and that's why they call him Wobbly Bob. Is that, or have you already got a reason why he's called Wobbly
I have
Bob?
no idea why it's called Wobbly
You know
Bob.
what I mean? So he's like his injury is always his hand's always shaking a
You
bit.
reckon? I don't think it's that. I think Wobbly Bob will find out.
Right. Okay.
I think it's something a bit more, maybe in his past.
We're going to find out why Wobbly Bob wobbles.
Yeah, it's just it has a little, B plot.
Like it.
I thought it was a drinking problem.
What does he do in his like for a hobby then, Robert? Like darts player?
Yeah. He darts playing that. Look, likes the working men's, but a little hobby he's got. He hates his neighbours.
He hates his neighbour. What?
Fucking hates
Is he into his
neighbours.
gardening?
No, but he'll go into garden to spy on his neighbours.
Right. What is it about his neighbours he don't like?
He's got one on either side, and he don't know which one he hates most.
That's what he's trying to decide.
Yeah, trying to decide.
But what is it about his neighbours that he doesn't like?
Is it the noise? Is it the kids?
I think it's the personalities, but I think it won't matter who were next door, I'd still hate him.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he live by himself?
No, his wife Susan.
What
Right,
if,
Susan.
I've got an idea.
Susan Mouse.
Let's say, what if these neighbours he hates? Because most of the time, miners used to live in miners' houses, right? So let's say he's the last one on that terrace where all the other miners have left. So
Right.
like, it's like young couples and
Yeah,
stuff like
yuppies.
that. Yeah. So like he's an old man in a young man's world, so to speak. You know what I mean? He's not old, but he's probably a bit more traditional. His pronouns are...
Next doors have started doing astroturf on the lawns,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah.
not happy about that. I'm only grass, me mate.
Yeah, exactly. And he's a man that likes simple things. Probably got a Union Jack flying in his garden.
Yeah, you don't think that what's called Lee, whatever he's called, is that bad a guy. The MP, Lee, 50p Lee. What's he called?
I don't know.
Lee Anderson. Have you heard of him? No. Do you watch the news, any of you lot?
No.
Uncultured idiots.
50p Lee.
That
Yeah.
MP?
Yeah,
Just
30p
being
Lee.
stepped down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Ben. I've got
Yeah,
that.
see, some people
I'm
got some
picking up
cult-
what you're putting down, Paul.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Right, okay. But I do like that idea. So we've got, he's the last of the miners in this sort of terraced row. And go on.
It's just the idea of his neighbour gets an electric car and he's like, fucking the future. Just looking through they're not even blind.
Yeah.
What's the relationship with Susan like?
So, childhood sweethearts. Can't stand each other, though.
Can't stand, right, so...
Separate living rooms, separate bedrooms.
Right, okay.
Right, okay, so
They get together for like a Sunday dinner down again.
have they got kids?
6.
None of them live at home.
None of them, all grown up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he have a good relationship with kids?
They live next door.
Well said, just birthdays and Christmas and all that.
Right, okay, so
yeah.
is he just living his life at the Working Men's Club and...
Morning.
So I think maybe, just to add a bit of drama to it as well, the Working Men's is on the verge of shutting down because all these new people have started living here. It's not getting much custom. They'd rather go to a bar than a Working Men's.
Give me like Full Monty vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That's my
I like that, yeah.
Wobbly Bob, more like Wobbly
Yeah.
Knob. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I like that. No, I like that.
Listen, love, it could bring spice back to the marriage.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
you've got Susan Mouse and Robert Mouse. Relationship's not going too well. It's on the rocks.
Yeah, he's a bit in the past, isn't he? Like, so like you're saying, he hates younger people. Like, he's one of them people that's like, I don't understand. Stop buying cappuccinos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They better get a mortgage. Like, no,
He thinks Farage is too progressive.
Yeah.
Too progressive. Right, okay, I'm liking that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that what's his clothing like? What's he wearing
Ooh.
most days? Is he in like jogger bottoms or is he in double denim?
No, we'll have nearly double denim. We'll have Levi jeans
Right.
and a checkered shirt.
Nearly double denim.
tucked in.
I
Yeah.
wore double denim.
Tucked in.
Yeah.
You wear double denim?
I wore double denim on the way here.
Yeah, but you wear it well.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, I'd say that.
Right.
Good band.
It's to move on from your personal crisis. That's
So he's wearing denim jeans and he's wearing a checkered shirt tucked in.
Yeah.
What shoes is he rocking?
Clarks.
Clarks. Right, okay.
I was
Nah.
thinking of the Diodora Classics.
Are they the jeans which sort of like
Oh no, what are them bootleg? What are they called?
Yeah,
boot
straight
cut?
cut.
Straight
Oh,
cut,
straight cut. I
yeah.
thought they were them jeans, you know, which sort of like flap down over the tops of your shoes.
No,
you know?
there's a page that shares like boot cut jeans with like black square toe leather slip-ons, right? And that's him, right? You know, he's always halfway through a rollie or making a rollie.
Like
I mean,
it,
he's never without a tab. They're just yellow. like top sections of his fingers, pure nicotine. Right, he could smoke his skin. Right?
What haircuts he got? What hair's he rocking?
We'll say a buzz cut, but we're McDonald's.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming, mate.
With that, yeah.
Yeah.
Get that 18 month.
What's yours like under that fringe?
Not lifting this up.
Right, I think we've got enough on that character.
Do we know?
now.
Do we figure out what he wants?
Well, I think it's like he knows that the working men's
Right, okay,
is potentially going under.
His glory days. He wants the glory days back.
Yeah, I think obviously everybody's left off his street. He's feeling a bit lonely. He's not got much of a relationship with his wife, and the working men's is dying.
Do you know what the title for this could be? Diamond in the Rough.
Yeah.
It could
Just
be.
thinking that's like,
He just wants Boris back. That's all he wants. That's all.
I feel like shit just won't Boris.
yeah,
Right, okay, I reckon we get into it.
I think we do.
Right, so if you pick up one of the green ones,
Green.
Reece, and where the blank is, replace that with Robert.
Robert or Wobbly Bob?
Wobbly Bob, whichever.
Wobbly Bob was still working part-time in Tesco's.
Okay.
Right, that works.
Yeah.
Wobbly Bob is still working part-time in Tesco's, right? Okay, and where does this story finish? The red one.
The lion was set free.
The lion was set free.
The lion?
That could be a metaphorical lion.
It could be a metaphor. That could be the name of the Workingmen's Club, the Lion.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, let's start from the beginning.
So maybe like with the cost of living, a lot of older people are going back to work, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because like it's getting more expensive. So maybe he's been. That's why he's so angry.
Yeah.
He's been forced to get a job, and obviously like his skill was a minor.
Look, love, I used to wear out with the lights on. No chance I'm wearing a fleece.
You know what? I reckon, I'm just going to throw this out there. I reckon the miner, like when was the coal mine shut?
80s.
80s, isn't it?
80s,
Like,
yeah.
because of Thatcher, wasn't it? So, what about if he actually got made redundant by Thatcher in the 80s, and because of that, he ended up started working part-time in Tesco.
I think we still on strike.
Yeah. he still thinks the strike's going ahead.
Scab.
I like the idea of that and the fact that there's no disrespect to anyone that works in Tesco in that capacity, but it's not really like you're not going to be stacking shelves forever, are you?
Yeah.
And it's probably like people have come in and then climbed the ranks or gone in different directions, and he feels a bit like, why is everybody moving and I'm static?
Well, I think when he's gone working part-time at Tesco, when he first started, once the strikes had happened and things like that, he's like, I'm going working part-time in Tesco until the mines come back, because they're going to come back.
Yeah.
And they just never did. But in his heart, he was like, that's where I belong.
Just keeps saying to people things that use coal.
Yeah.
Do you like your trip? Coal. Do you like fire? Coal.
Yeah.
Do you like diamonds? Coal. That's the only ones I've got.
Barbecue season, he loves it. He loves it cold. It's like
telling people in 2006, whatever, like, look, pal, I was here before the club card came in, right? I've been in the trenches of this.
I think that's what's killed his marriage as well. It's that sort of like, you just got to forget about it, Robert.
Yeah.
Does she call him Wobbly Bob as well?
I just calls it wobbly.
Wobbly. You need to forget about the mines. Like, just get a proper job. Get a career. But he's like, no. He's stuck in his ways, isn't he? He's stuck in that sort of mindset.
Yeah.
So I like that. So he's working part-time at Tesco. Does he have a best friend there? Does he have any friends?
No, but I tell you what, one of his neighbours works.
Make sure you stay on mic, dickhead.
I am really sorry. one of his neighbours works at Tesco's.
Right, one of the neighbours works at Tesco's with him.
Maybe
Right.
one of his neighbours is his manager.
Oh.
and he's younger.
Yeah.
He's like a graduate from university.
On
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Influencer.
Always wanting, it's happening all the time in supermarkets, that as well now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like TikTok influencers, like people who work at Asda or Tesco doing like dances down aisles for like,
Really?
yeah. Loads.
There's also that, what was it, something Wines that was big on TikTok for
Oh
ages.
yeah,
Wines.
Wakey Wines, yeah.
Yeah.
Abdul, come closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like, right, this is good, right? So I've already, in my head, right, I'm thinking, you've got this neighbour, let's put a name on this neighbour, just one of them.
What gender we're in?
You
you?
got
I will have a female influencer.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
what's her name?
Give me a young name, Ben.
Gabby.
Gabby.
And how old's Cabs?
24.
You've already abbreviated it. I like that.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's a username.
Well, maybe he calls her Gabs and she's like, it's Gabby.
Well, no, what I'm thinking is, my sort of idea is, at the moment we've got Robert, who's angry at the world, and then he's got his neighbour, Gabs, who is his manager, or like at least cover supervisor.
Yeah.
And she's always like doing TikToks and stuff, and he's hating it, and he's hating it, and he's hating it. It's like, I'm not about this life. But maybe that sort of TikTok regeneration is going to be for the working men's, you know what I mean, to promote, and he starts influencing, and it's like, what does his TikTok account look like? Do you know what I mean? How does he?
Yeah, maybe someone comments, "Who's that miserable guy in the background?"
Yeah,
and he's like, "Oh, I'm not interested."
Yeah, but
the best bit of TikTok for me is old people lip syncing rap songs.
Yeah,
that is all my TikTok is.
Right. Well, let's set this first sort of like scene. Yeah. So what sort of TikTok trend is Gabs doing at the moment, which is just pissing him off when they're on shift together?
I don't watch it, mate. So
No, I'm not.
you watch loads of TikTok, you don't?
Yeah, I love TikTok.
Go on, what is it?
Yeah,
What's
I
the
spend
trend?
my whole life on that thing. It's, I think it's just a dance. Dances are always big, aren't they? So
Right,
just
yeah.
like whatever the latest dance craze is, she's doing it with like.
Pick a song.
What if she's ripping off the Phoenix Nights? Come and get your black bin bags.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They're on offer till December.
Yeah, he's like, that's not original.
What I'm thinking is, I just think I like the idea of Gabs doing a dance. Let's just think of a song. Think of a random song.
What about that? Savage Love.
What the fuck was that?
That's like do 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 do. Do. It's like,
I don't know that.
Go on, keep going, Ben.
That's superb, though.
If you're a listener, stop listening and get it on YouTube right now, because
We should put this out as a TikTok. Right? And then when there's 45-year-old men watching teenage girls do it, going, oh, yeah. And they're going to get to you and go,
yeah.
huh.
they'll finish it like, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
right. Well, what I'm thinking is she's filming this TikTok, right? And in the background, he's just sort of like he's stacking a shelf, but he's just sort of like moving to it in the background.
Can't
like
help
that.
himself.
Yeah, he's just sort of moving, and then on the comments, people usually go like, "Who's the guy in the background?
Yeah.
I'm here for the guy in the background."
Well, maybe he's wobbly because maybe when he was in the mines, he was always dancing.
I think the tune's rhythm is a dancer.
Rhythm is a dancer, right?
Because maybe it was because it was like a big dancing thing in the 70s. There was like Northern Soul, wasn't there? There was like a...
Was it the reason why? Was the reason why he wanted to get back in the mine so much was because he could dance down there
Freely.
Yeah. He'd always wanted to be a dancer, and you know what? None of the miners actually mined.
No.
They just danced down there. It was a big dancing class for alt miners.
Yeah, he's like a salsa dancer.
Yeah, they all used to snog each other.
Yeah. I love the idea of that.
What an image.
And one of them going up to a canary in a cage being like, if you tell anyone.
They weren't mining.
Yeah.
They were all just getting off with each
That's
other.
why the mine schools, because they weren't productive. It's like,
Not productive enough. Why? Right, we're going to come down and check. You're not coming down.
Yeah.
Just leave us to it, will you?
he's had to take his balance shoes off quickly.
Yeah, I like that. It was actually like
So the Working Men's Club is full of guys that have been starved of being able to dance.
starved of being able to dance. They have to dance down in the mine.
Well, dancing,
Yeah.
like a lot of like grandparents, like just they know how to dance, don't they? Like dancing wasn't like it's quite a manly thing in like the 70s and 60s. Wasn't it? Like men used to dance, used to go to like.
Yeah.
It wasn't unusual for a man to know how to like ballroom dance.
Yeah.
So whereas now it wouldn't be. So like maybe that's.
But in the 80s, maybe there was that transition where it's like, we've got to go underground.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. It was all the like.
Snog each other.
Talc at mine.
Yeah. Why is it all white now?
You just going, that just the way you said that reminded me of going, max pressure,
Max pressure.
strippers.
Yeah. What was that story again? It was
We-
when we did the gig at Stanford, wasn't it?
We did a gig at Stanford Golf Club, and a friend of the family, come up to me and Lou at the end. They had a few drinks, and he said, "That were brilliant. That were brilliant." He said, "Love comedy." He said, "You see, certain things you can't get away with these days." He said, "Back in the day, have you ever heard of a comedian called Max Pressure?" And we were like, No. And he goes, "Yeah, he was brilliant. He was sharp. And then he'd go, the comedy had happened. And then afterwards, they'd bring out strippers. I'm just like wrapping up cables with Lou. And he's like, going, brilliant, sharp.
And then he went, "You don't know Max Pressure?" And we were like, "No." And we put in a weight kit. And then about 2 minutes later, it's like that with a video on YouTube. That's Max Pressure. Oh, he was sharp.
That's funny.
Yeah, right,
It's just they fish the comedy strippers. You're like,
But right,
That can be all next killer comedy night. Comedy followed by strippers.
yeah. But I got him. We actually got an invite to a gig. This is in football lads who I play footy with, obviously. They put in chat, oh, we've got a comedy night coming up. And on comedy night, it said, comedian, strippers ×2.
And there's two at the same time?
Yeah.
Or is it one then
I
another?
don't know, yeah.
So I want to know. Is it two separate shows? Or we'll see because I'm not paying 15 quid for one.
it's one stripper and 2 wigs.
But I think now that we've mentioned that, I think they didn't get that much work done down at Mines because they were all
Dancing.
and like kissing each other. Like I think there was like definitely having.
We can push that.
I don't know why it's funny.
Yeah.
Like, they're kissing. It's
Yeah, I
like-
just think they're just like soft pecking.
And then they go back home.
I'm gonna get me a kicked in me.
They go back home to the little miners' houses.
Yeah.
And
to
Why?
the little miners' houses.
They're just so cute, these miners.
Yeah.
Robert Mouse.
But I think what's happened is Gabs has done a TikTok and he's featured in the background.
Yeah.
And
No,
then
it's-
someone
what's
from
that song that was big on TikTok? That they were all doing like Northern Soul dancing to it. That red light spells danger. That was
Billy Ocean.
Billy Ocean. That was really big recently
Right.
on TikTok, and that was a song from like the 70s, wasn't it?
Right, okay. So let's say it was Red Light Spells Danger. And I like the idea of him featuring in the background and one of miners, because he's not seen them all for because they'd all be in the same town maybe, wouldn't they? I'm just thinking.
But maybe they stick to secrecy.
I think just to tidy up the start of this.
Yeah, yeah.
Gabby's doing a TikTok
Yeah.
in Tesco, right? To Red Light Spells Danger.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think she tries to incorporate
Wobbly Bob.
Wobbly Bob
Wobbly.
in a way of being like he's probably gonna like make a funny reaction or like scoff or something like that. And I think in reality he actually like surprises her by getting up.
Yeah, he grabs
and
her.
like,
Yeah.
and absolutely like steals the show. You know what I mean? Like starts body popping and all that, or does like
I love that. It's because he's like a 65-year-old
yeah.
bloke as well.
Yeah.
He's got his Tesco shirt tucked into his jeans,
Yeah.
brown belt buckle.
Yeah.
Oh, brown. Yeah.
He absolutely smashes it, you know. He's doing all these spins and stuff like that. It's like Northern Soul type dancing, right? And Gabby's like, oh my God. And obviously the video goes viral.
Yeah.
Comments are through the roof.
Yeah.
And I think we've got him at the end of, say, he comes into work the next day and Gabby's like...
What's his finale though? Do you know, like, so it's the end of the song and he goes, da 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 da.
Splits.
Splits and just like smashes a crisp packet together so it does a big pop.
Yeah.
Like fucking quavers.
Cheese and onion.
Cheese and onion crisp just
He
go.
throws a piece of coal on the floor and it pops. And it's like just.
What? He just always carries a piece of coal with him.
He's always got one. He goes at Tesco's. He's just like, next one.
I don't think it's a piece of coal. I think it's a bag of crisps.
Yeah,
It's a
maybe.
big finale. Video goes viral. Gabby's like, I think it goes viral. So he leaves work and doesn't realise it's gone mad, right?
Yeah. He's just gone back home to his wife.
I think he goes back to the workingmen's club,
Right.
right? And I think in the workingmen's club there is one of the like guys there. Maybe he's got like a grandchild with him, like a 14, 15-year-old, something like that. He's having to like mind, and it pops up on their TikTok,
Right.
being like,
Yeah.
"Is this Wobbly Bob?"
Maybe it's the barmaid.
So I think we've got him in the workingmen's club, right? I think we've got a scene here, which is they're all pissing and whinging about the fact they can't snog each other anymore, right? And the fact that the workingmen's club is falling apart, right? And they need to come up with a plan to get it back where it belongs, which is the centerpiece of this community for men between a certain age who love dancing and snogging.
Who doesn't? I'm in that club.
So
I love dancing
I
and snogging.
imagine.
I've got another layer to this to add. I just another layer, right? Because obviously women didn't used to be allowed to go into the working men's club, and then over time there was it was like no, women are allowed in now.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why they didn't want women going into the working men's was just because they didn't want to see them all kissing and dancing with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It wasn't like a sexist thing. It was just like, this is our time to sort of kiss and dance.
Have you seen that documentary about?
Yeah.
It's so mad that
Yeah.
they talk about women coming into the workmen's club and the guy
It's
being
just
like,
not right.
"Yeah,
It's not right.
It's not a place for a woman. You know, they should be at home doing the cooking.
That's
Don't-
where I live, that, you know.
Yeah.
That's your club, isn't it? Yeah.
That's where I live.
Do you know why they call it a tap room? By the way, I found out this week.
Why?
So
Tap dancing?
no. So you have the main room, you have the tap room, don't you? So the tap room used to be where all the workmen used to go, and they used to tap the shoes on that bar that's on the butt, and that's why it's called the tap room, because they used to tap the shoes and get all the mud off, and then they were allowed in the main room.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Good fact.
Yeah. There you go. That's one for the pod.
No, that's-
Thank you.
That is what that's what they say to the public. It's actually for tap
Oh yeah.
dancing.
Yeah. Oh, in
yeah.
this story, yeah, 100%.
So we're in the workmen's club, yeah,
Right.
right. And I think there's a scene here. I think we do an act out.
All involved.
Yeah, all involved, right? Okay. So Reece, who do you want to play here, mate? Do you want to be Wobbly Bob?
No, I'll not be Wobbly Bob.
Okay. Yeah. My story. I'm not fucking in it. Okay. I reckon then. Do you want to be Wobbly
Right,
Bob?
I'll be Wobbly Bob.
Right, Wobbly Bob. I think.
I'll be Gary.
Okay, Gary. And do you want to be the nephew of Gary? Not
Yeah,
nephew, grandson.
Yeah, but
Grandson, yeah. Right, so you've seen someone on TikTok, right? We're all sitting around. Tell you what, fellas, this club's gone to shit. Right? I've not seen it full in years.
Yeah, I hate seeing. My lips have been dry for so long now. I haven't felt the embrace of a man for such a long time.
You got to stop going on about that, mate. What happens in the mind stays in the mind.
I know. I just need them back open.
Just drink some water, Bob.
Yeah.
Just drink some water.
Right, and I think what's your name?
what's my
Just
name?
grandson. Is that what it's cast as?
Grandson. We'll go for Tyler, right?
Yeah.
Tyler, right?
Tyler.
What's that noise coming out of that box in your hand?
I know. I think it's too quick. We need to have a bit more of a conversation
Bit more of a
together.
conversation,
Yeah,
right.
right.
Well,
Let's just have a
look,
proper
Can
conversation.
you stop
Now
going
I'm
on about
just flicking
snogging
through
fellas?
Right. Okay. No more snogging fellas. Okay, I get it. What's your name, dickhead?
You know me for years.
You lose it, Bob.
I reckon I'm Jackie.
Wait,
You're a bloke or a woman?
Fella.
Right. Okay.
Jackie.
Jackie Wilson.
Yeah, Jackie Wilson. So Jackie, you're
Gary.
Jackie, Gary, Wobbly Bob,
Gary Grubb.
Gary Grubb. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you still playing pool, Gary?
Every day.
Every
Every day.
you always-
2:10. I'm always on that table.
That's what I always used to say to my mate Mick. I said, Gary's always got a cue in his hand.
Yeah.
Always potting balls, that man.
Well, you know, that would be
Yeah.
when I was younger. I'd be potting balls straight after dancing.
You got to stop going on about that, you. Make you shite at Paul.
Oh,
Paul.
Yeah.
yeah. Don't
think-
bring, hey, don't bring Paul into this.
No,
He was a great kisser.
he's changed his accent since he moved to that new estate. He
Yeah,
calls it
yeah.
Paul now instead of pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, me and the
Posh boy.
missus, me and the missus, we got one of them garden offices.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you
it's,
studying in there?
Darts.
History of darts, yeah?
Yeah.
Why are you studying that?
Well, you don't see me wife.
What,
Hey, Grandad Gary. Is that Wobbly Bob?
What's this? Is that
what the hell's that?
that
Bloody hell, Bob.
Who the hell's that?
What is that? It's
Breaking that out.
What's that that's on that? What's it called?
Got 3 million views.
It's what? What the hell is that?
That's you, Wobbly Bob.
Hey,
I've not seen them moves in years.
since the mind.
Well, I didn't.
Tyler. show
How
us-
many views has that got?
That's him.
Thank you.
So hang on, let me get this straight, Tyler, right?
What do I do here? I've locked it.
So,
What do I do?
swap it up, Grandad.
I'll just do my face.
So that goes out. Everyone sees that.
Yeah.
And 3 million people have watched that.
Yeah.
So 3 million people know he's here.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
How do they know I'm here? What do you mean they know I'm here?
Well, they've seen you there, stacking shelves,
Look at
and then
It's you dancing that.
look at that finale of prawn
So
cocktail.
what you're saying to me is there's 3 million people who's watched me do that dance. Why can't we get them people here?
It's 3.5 now, but
It's 3.5.
3.5.
Why can't we get them people in this club in the Lion? Why can't we get them in Working Men's?
Tyler, I've locked it again. What do I do?
Pass it to you.
I think if we did that, we'd raise enough money to get the Lion back where it needs to be.
Right, you know what? I really like this scene. I want to do it again. I want to do it again, right? But you're, Gary, Jackie, you're the owner of
Right.
the Working Men's.
Right,
Okay.
I'll
So
do it again.
basically,
Okay, well, I'm changing my character.
right, okay, change your character up. Right.
We're still doing
I don't
that.
think a grandchild should be boozer either, because he'd know you all snog, wouldn't
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
He could have just come in to say, your tea's ready.
Yeah, stop snogging.
Right. It's you'd have a barmaid though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You'd have a
Yeah.
barmaid maybe.
Yeah, I
You
think
got
she's maybe like the granddaughter of the guy who owns the
Yeah.
club.
Yeah.
And you got the tits.
Right. Okay. So we're just chatting.
Method actor here.
Maybe
Yeah.
we're talking about you've got to start it off.
Right.
Are you still being called Jackie?
Jackie, Wacky Jackie,
And
chairman at Workingmen's Club.
And you still got to.
You sound like Jerry. You sound like
Jerry Sinclair.
Yeah.
You've got to get across at the start how you're thinking you better shut the line down.
Right. Lads, it's not looking good. Right, membership's down, all-time low. And we're getting no punters through. New people aren't coming in. And I'm slightly worried. I've not been taking a wage. 6 months taking a wage, right? You know, beer's getting watered down.
Surely just a lick of paint will interest a few people, though, Jackie.
Lick of paint is more than a lick of paint. It's chewing gum and bubble gum at the moment.
We've got a quiz on a Thursday.
Yeah, no one fucking
Youngsters
comes.
love that.
Have you cracked open that fruit machine? Might be a few quid in there which we can put to it.
No, we've used that. We had to pay for the pot scratchings.
Poor.
The point being is, the club is on its arse, right? And I think it's a matter of weeks, fellas, until we're closed. And once that goes, this mining community of secret snoggers will be lost forever.
Well, we don't want that, do we? We
Well-
can't be having that, Jackie.
Well, there's a load of youngsters around here. We tried getting them in. They didn't want to come, did they? Maybe.
Because you were trying to kiss them all, that's why.
Well, you know, my man, I've got needs.
You have to wait a bit. You have to let them get through the front door before you start putting your lips around the
You want
mouth.
to be in this club? They have to act like they're in this club.
The only thing that to get people here, we've got to come up with a plan. There is no other way that this club can survive with the three of us.
Well, do we?
We've done a tombola. We've done a quiz.
I'm going to level with you, lads. We've always the thing which separates us from it. I mean, we've never revealed that we dance and kiss each other.
Well,
you know.
Hey. Hey.
I thought we made a pact.
Yeah, we made a pact
Yeah,
in
but
our
What
minds.
happens in the mind stays in the mind.
Yeah, but times have progressed, lads. Times have progressed. Obviously, kissing each other used to be a bad thing, but obviously, in today's world, with what I'm seeing, like
They're all at it.
You try and tell Leslie, that I've been kissing. Tell she reacts.
well, I'll have to tell Susan as well that we've all been kissing each other, but. You've been kissing everyone.
I have. And for a workingmen's club,
Margie's been dead 15 years.
I know, but there's three of us here, right? And this club it means the world to me. And if it goes, I don't know what's going to happen.
Right. Well, we need to think of something quick.
Right. Well,
We need money. That's what we need.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll buy the round. I'll get this in.
All right.
Hey,
Hold on a minute, Gary.
Victoria.
Whoa.
Isn't that Wobbly Bob?
What's that?
Is that what you are? Is that me?
Bloody hell.
TikTok.
It's a what?
You're currently on 3 million views,
3
Wobbly.
million? Let's have a look
hell.
at that.
What is it?
Oh dear.
Is that me
I've locked
dancing?
it. What do I do? I've locked it.
Unlock it.
I ain't really got TikTok, Ben.
You've got a phone though, son. Come
Right.
on.
No. So go on. Tell me what's happening on screen.
You're doing the jive here, Wobbly. The old jive that we used to do in the mines.
Is that me in Tesco?
Yeah, it's you.
That was about 2 hours ago. That. How many?
I know, I didn't know
It's
them.
what? It's 3.5 million now. It's saying
3.5 million what?
there's a lady in Portugal who says Magnifico.
I know, yeah. Hey, Walkers have commented.
Yeah.
Walkers have commented.
Yeah.
3.5 million people have seen that.
We made a pact that no one's going to see us dance.
I know, but like I just said, maybe
Hang on, whoa,
if
whoa,
3.5
whoa,
million
whoa.
people go on.
It makes a point. If there's 3.5 million people that have seen that, and we need people through the door. We need money.
If he's dancing there, how are you there?
Well, that's from before. That's from before.
That's
that.
Right, okay,
recording.
right, sorry.
Dickhead.
Right.
If there's
I felt
3.5
alive.
million
Listen
people
to
that have seen
Jackie.
that, we need people through the door. I think we could use that twat talk to promote the Lion.
He's got a point.
Good idea.
I'll tell you what. I don't like Gabs. I think she's a young bint, but but I've got to speak to her. I've got to go
Yeah,
and speak to her.
go speak to her.
See how we can get that audience in here so we can build this club.
You've got to bring him into the Lion's Den.
Yeah. We could get him back in the quiz.
Maybe.
Look, more people come, more people enjoy. The longer the club stays open, the longer we can keep snogging
In the
And
tap
dancing.
room.
in the tap room.
Yeah. Right.
Right. Oh, okay.
Scene.
Right. Okay. So let's go. I reckon we get a curveball now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Right. So
Is that orange, is it?
that's orange or yellow. So we're going. Wobbly Bob's going to go and visit Gabs, but we're going to do this prompt.
Right. They finished a radio quiz for £10,000.
They what?
Oh, sorry, fucking hell. They entered a radio quiz for £10,000.
They entered a radio quiz for £10,000.
I've got it, right? He's gone viral, okay? And usually when something like that happens, Cal Porter, when it went viral, was on fucking TalkSport in Brazil.
Yeah.
Right? Buenos Aires. That's what she hasn't seen. Yeah. But I reckon Bob gets invited onto a quiz show as a guest, and it's either he can win 10 grand, but the publicity of it again is like more eyes coming to the lion.
Right. So he enters a quiz show for £10,000 on the radio.
He's invited on as a guest.
Right. Okay.
Like a celebrity quiz show.
Yeah.
'Cause he's gone viral. And maybe it's like a celebrity.
Golden balls.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I think this is a radio show in
Talk
Germany.
Sport. It's Talk Sport.
Is it?
Yeah, just
Simon Jordan. You getting shouted at by Gabby Bungalow.
yeah.
Oh, it was great. Messi was nothing against me. You never played him, you twat.
Right, okay. TalkSport. Who's like, I'm just going to do generic.
Yeah.
Right.
It's Jim Davison and Simon Jordan.
You just do generic radio.
Wobbly Bob, welcome to TalkSport. You're live on air.
I'm on what?
You're on air, son. We've seen the video. Absolutely magic. Merson was loving it, Just wanted to ask you, this is the TalkSport quiz show. £10,000 is at stake. And it's one question.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Question is, in the year of 1980s...
What was that, Simon?
In the decade of 1980s. Yeah. No. All right. Sorry. We're live on air, everybody. Bit of fucking decorum, please. In the decade of the 80s.
In the decade... Just say in the 80s.
In the 80s decade. In the 80s.
We didn't think it was the 1880s. We know it's...
What was the most successful football team in England?
Well, there's only one answer.
And the answer is...
Barnsley.
Incorrect.
Fuck off.
Yeah. The answer is actually Liverpool.
So I don't win?
You do not win because you got the wrong answer, but thank you for ringing into TalkSport Radio.
Well, before I go, I just want to say, get yourself down to Lions Den in Barnsley. We're having a revamp. Everyone can kiss each other.
Thanks for ringing in, mate. See you later. Yeah. And then it cuts to Gabby Bongo. He's fucking nuts. Right?
I got past him easily.
Yeah.
Better than a pork pie.
Yeah. I reckon, it's you saying you can kiss each other, no tugs, and then it's it cuts. So,
right, so he's announced that they're doing this fundraiser.
Yeah.
So the crowd that is starting to amass for this this event is a combination of like really young people, right? I think there's element of like football hooligans arriving. It's a proper eclectic mix, right?
Right. So are we sort of? I think he needs to have gone to Gabs and said, "Look, I know we don't get on. I know."
But she's like, I thought we did.
I don't like you. You don't like me.
She's like, I like you.
Do you think she says things like, that's a bit of a microaggression?
I don't think she's clever enough.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
She's thick as
Yeah, I
shit.
think she's
shit.
Yeah, I think she's heartbroken that he thinks that she don't like her.
Yeah.
TikTok. That's what she calls
Right, okay.
it. But yeah, she's obviously buzzing because her account is absolutely blown up.
Yeah.
But when I monetised it for her as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she's monetised it. Maybe that's a good shout. That
Does
so
it
he's
monetise it?
Yeah.
Right, ask Ben.
You just not got there yet, pal. Yeah.
no, maybe.
I think it's like, I'll say after.
Maybe this poster's blown up, right? This poster's blown up. Gabs is buzzing because it's blown up a TikTok profile. He's been like, I want to keep this ball rolling. So it's like, what can we do next in order? Like, do we have to do another dance? Do it like, when is this big event happening at the Lion? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, are they trying to do like a party to sort of?
I think you're trying to capitalise on that as quick as possible.
I think end of the month because I think that he was saying they've got maybe it's end of the month.
Yeah,
the landlord is paying.
Detwick Brewery, aren't they?
They're in Detwick Brewery. That's it. Yeah.
Brewery's taking back the building. They're going to put in 15 semi-detached houses
Yeah.
there.
They're going to turn it into a bar where you do throwing axes.
Yeah.
15 semi-detached houses
Yeah.
where
I thought-
one working men used to be
Yeah.
just stacked on top of each
Yeah.
other. Well, it's just a fucking.
I also
box
thought
of
you get the
flats.
joke because you can't have 15 semi-detached houses, can you? Odd number.
That's a clip. It's out. It's out. Right.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
There you are. That's better. I'll see you at the next show. Yeah.
So I imagine it's one of them. Like I think it's obviously seen. He's seen the positive effects of social media at the moment, but now I think he needs to maybe get trolled on a video. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he experiences that as well. So his next dance is what? Do you know what I mean? What's his next?
Yeah.
No, it's got to be like Northern Soul, I reckon. It's got to be like I'm trying to think of like a classic.
The snake is one.
Yeah, the snake,
On her
yeah.
way to work,
Alongside the lake.
That's the one then.
Yeah, the snake. That's about.
Take me in,
No
oh tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, tender woman. Don't side the snake.
Is that?
No, but what I'm thinking is maybe he's doing like a day in the life. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
he's like properly taking the social media seriously.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's been.
So-
He's been advised.
Yeah.
Maybe Gabby's been like. Do you
He's
know
not
what?
got it though, has he?
He's not got it.
No.
He's doing it on her account.
Yeah. But she's actually a nice girl. He's just a dick.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, well, I'll help you out because like I'm from the local area. I do care about the club. Like I want to help you out, and I'm making a fortune.
Yeah.
Essentially, but yeah, maybe, and also like, forgetting about his wife.
Susan, what's she thinking about?
Yeah.
Quiet as a mouse, sir.
Quiet as a mouse.
I reckon.
I had an idea then. Right.
So
So
let's see the side to him that she's never seen before. Remember?
well, what I'm thinking is maybe she's like, obviously, the relationship between them two has broken down. I imagine she's non-stop on her iPad, like Facebook mum, like just
Candy Crush.
crushing it all the time.
Yeah, Daily Mail.
Yeah, sharing pictures of like, I don't know,
Yeah.
what of.
Sunsets with quotes.
Oh, she's sharing
Yeah.
missing cats.
Yeah, missing cats, all them.
Texas.
Yeah.
yeah. Shared Barnsley.
Good luck, love.
Good luck, love.
Yeah, you're not helping there with the algorithm. Yeah.
But obviously she's scrolling through Facebook and then she sees the video.
Yeah.
What's her reaction to that? What's Susan Mouse's reaction to her husband who she
I
thinks
think
is
she
just
starts
this?
touching herself.
no,
No, I'm joking.
You dirty bastard.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wobbly Bob.
Yeah.
I've not seen them moves in years.
No, but she's never seen the moves.
Yeah.
No, yeah, exactly. Like,
It's like, I don't know, it's
No,
like finding out that I'm good at comedy.
Yeah, I think she confronts him.
she confronts him.
Yeah.
What does she say?
She's
seen, right, so he's come home, right, he's expected tea on the table.
Yeah.
He's come home, there's been no tea because she's been distracted by seeing this TikTok. So he comes in.
She could be angry, couldn't she?
She could be. Just play it how you think it'd be.
Who do you want me to be?
You be the wife.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so I'll come in as Wobbly Bob. I've come back home. What's for tea, Susan?
You know what's for tea, you bastard. Now get in here and explain this. I've seen you on my iPad
What?
dancing.
You're like, not kissing.
A lady who I know from Texas shared it.
She shared what? She shared...
Shared a video of you shaking, salt and shaking, middle of aisle.
Well, it's been quite the day, Susan. I went...
Listen, Bob. Only I get to see you wobble.
You haven't seen me wobble for 30 years, Susan.
Not like that.
I've not seen you wobble for 30 years. We've had no action. Zero action. We haven't kissed for 30 years.
It's because every...
Obsessed with kissing. He just fucking loves kissing. everything comes down to
We
kissing.
stopped kissing for the reasons that you're very much aware of.
Yeah.
What? Because mine's shut. I know they're shut.
You kept calling me Jackie.
No, he asked her not to shave her moustache because he feel the same. Yeah. He's like, don't shave that moustache.
Yeah. You just kept buying new razors. You couldn't stop yourself, could you?
I'm a lady. I'm your wife. I keep myself very kept.
Well, what's your problem then? Obviously, working men's is going to shit. This dance has happened, and all of a sudden, I'm online. I was on TalkSport earlier on.
And you got it wrong. It was Liverpool.
I didn't know you even listened to TalkSport.
I'm a massive fan of Gabriel Bongo Hall.
Yeah. You don't know anything about him.
My concern is that everyone has seen this, and that is you can't take that back.
But maybe people do need to start seeing it. Susan, I used to kiss blokes down in my...
I always suspected something was up. You were doing overtime all the time.
Your face was full of coal, but your lips were clean.
Yeah.
Susan, I'm going to let you in on something. The reason why mine's got shut down wasn't... The reason it was low productivity was because we were all kissing each other. You always think why men don't share the feelings. We had to go 15,000 feet underground.
In fucking Russia.
It was fucking boiling down there. It was hot. That's how it felt. It was hot. I think in my head I thought it was 15,000 feet because how hot and steamy it was down there.
We've not had any time for ourselves. You've prioritised your minors, your lovers, and that's difficult for me to accept. The last night out we had, we enjoyed an evening of entertainment of max pressure.
Sharp.
Right, well, it comes down to this, Susan. What do you want? Do you want to stay with me on this journey, or do you want to? Are you leaving?
I want to see you. I want to see you happy again.
You want to see me happy again?
She's so nice to you. Like she just.
Well, let's put it this way.
He's not cooked him dinner.
I think it's only fair that if I get to kiss everyone, you can kiss everyone if you're up for that.
Yeah, the kids call it an open relationship.
Yeah, I've seen it on TikTok.
I'm shagging the neighbour.
What, Gary?
Yeah, it's me. Sorry, I've been under the. I didn't expect you back so early.
Yeah, I thought his pool cue was slipping.
We just love kissing.
Yeah.
I think she's supportive of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because maybe they're just friends now. Like when couples a bit like they're still like sleeping in separate bedrooms.
Like Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
It was like obviously the intimate relationship wasn't there, but the love was still there.
The love was still there. Yeah, they love each other still, and she genuinely and he wants her. Like he's like, I will stop it if it's a problem.
Right. Well, Susan, I'll tell you what could help. Could you just respond to all comments on TikTok? A bit like my social media manager. Is that all right, Susan?
That's right.
Right. Yeah. Have you not cooked anything for tea?
We'll get a takeaway.
Oh,
Chippy tea.
Nice. Right. Okay.
Then he made passionate love for 15 minutes.
Yeah. Just intense kissing.
Yeah. And it's completely silent.
Yeah.
Right. So I think we get another prompt in there now.
Yeah.
Like pick another yellow one up.
Orange.
Reece.
Yeah. Began to get very, very cold.
What, sorry?
It began. What? Go on.
It began to get very, very cold.
It began to get very, very cold. Maybe eating's been took off in working men's. Gas bill's not been paid.
Or, like, obviously, like, social media things are often like a flash in the pan, aren't they? And it's a month away, this fundraiser.
Right.
So maybe the videos aren't getting the traction. They'll be like, oh, this only got 100,000 views. It's
been dwindling.
Yeah.
It's like getting cold. Like, yeah, okay.
And they've got to and they've like...
You've got to bring it forward.
Yeah, or they've got to think of something to, like, get them views back.
I think bringing it forward to the...
Maybe.
Because I'm thinking the full Monty here, remember, at the end.
Well, what I'm thinking is, what about if he always stayed in touch with old men who worked out mines?
Yeah.
And he sent them... He's rang all of them up, like phone call, look.
The landline.
Oh, landline.
Yeah. We're having a meeting.
Yeah.
In Jackie's new garden shed.
No, I know. I think he's saying, look, lads, he's gone, right, Susan, get the newspaper down to the Lion's Den. Just do it. Jason, I need you down at Working Men's at 3 p.m. on Friday. Okay, cut. Gary, I need you down at Working Men's. He's gone through like 100 people. They've all, like, hopefully they go on Friday.
But he's had the exact same conversation with every one of them.
Yeah.
Need you down at Gary, need you down there. Stephen, need you down at Working Men's Club there.
And what he's done is he said to Susan, make sure the press are there. Get the Gazette. Get them there.
Yeah.
Social media.
She's a big fan.
He's got Gabs that go down there, and they're gonna do. And then he has a big chat with all men, working men's, and he's like, "Look, lads, I know you don't come in here anymore, but this is my life. This is my life, and I just can't get out. I can't. My head can't leave the 80s and like the time that we all spent with one another. And I know you're all scared of coming out. I know you're all scared of sharing the experiences we had down there, but just think there are moments in time, lads. There are moments in time, and this is one of them where we can just truly be ourselves and express ourselves. Look, Danny, I know you love kissing. I know you do.
Yeah.
I know you do. You two used to be all over each other.
Yeah.
You're not seeing each other for years now. And don't cry. Don't cry.
Yeah, man up. Yeah, stop it.
No, we don't say that anymore. We don't say man up. Just be ourselves.
When I look around this room, I don't see lumps of coal. I see diamonds in each and every one of you.
That's it, Jackie. Keep going.
Yeah.
And what I want is to bring this Lion's Den back to a roaring success.
Yeah.
And I suggest all of us, all 65 of us, should do a full Monty.
Oh, followed by, yeah. Oh, we never quite got there. Yeah, maybe it's a dance they could never do.
I thought the reason he's got the press down there is so that they stand in a 65-man deep line.
The can.
And they go... And like they all kiss like one after another, and they capture it, and it's like this nice iconic photo which goes online, and then everybody gets behind it. Do you know what I mean?
I did not think that.
I think I don't think that either. To be honest.
did not think that. No.
How about a dance at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Full Monty. If you want to do a full Monty, I think it's obviously I'm going down that sort of like we're all embracing each other sort of angle.
They can.
Yeah, I know they can.
Yeah, you can still. Yeah, I think.
They can do both.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah,
you go in.
so I think he says something like, yeah, lads, news crews are outside. There's hundreds of them.
Hundreds of news crews.
Yeah.
How many channels are there?
No, but remember, remember when Carl went viral? It's like,
To be
Yeah.
fair,
Oh yeah. I like that.
3 of them are national. Majority of them are Facebook groups.
there's one for the local school.
Lee locals here.
In
It's
Barnsley.
Barnsley, absolutely.
No, they've travelled all the way from Lee. Yeah.
Regional news has come
Yeah.
for look at Barnsley.
Mum's at walk on a Wednesday. They're here. And we can get this message out. We can get the respect this club deserves again, the footfall. So I suggest we all go out there and do what we do best, which is dancing and snogging.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Kissing.
Yeah.
Kissing.
Yeah.
I we building towards the end here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think.
And what was specifically the red line?
It says the line was set free.
Right. I've got that line in my head for who's saying that.
Right. Okay.
So I imagine, right, and Reece, this is obviously your story. I imagine they push open the fire exit doors, right?
Yeah.
And it's like a cloud of just cigarette smoke, right?
Yeah.
And it's fellas like bellies hanging over jeans and stuff like that, you know, proper out of shape and that.
Yeah.
And they all walk out.
I think they've got to do a dance.
Okay, go on.
And I think it's like they've got to do like they never quite mastered like the Argentinian tango, which is like a really passionate, like sexy dance.
Right.
Like it's like a famous dance for like ultimate passion.
Right.
And that's the thing. And they were like,
Okay, so
I know we never did it.
Jackie comes out like that and he goes, right, lads.
Yeah. And then they just know.
Yeah.
It's like no time's passed.
Yeah.
It's like no time has passed. Like they just go.
And
Yeah.
it's like it's a car park that they're in.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But like there's one that hasn't got a partner and they go, oh, Jeff, he would have loved today.
Oh, right, he's passed away.
Yeah, there's one that isn't there, and that motivates them more.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, Jeff
Right.
died not having a kissing again.
Yeah.
And news crews are outside. So is this dance? Is this going on?
In the car park.
Right. Harry Stachini reporting for BBC News. Here I am in Barnsley, outside the Lion's Den. TikTok sensation Wobbly Bob and his crew of coal miners are here performing the Argentinian tango.
I think it's nighttime. Right? And they've come out, and it's been dark, and like the news crews and audience are just at anticipation. They've walked out, and then Jackie goes, and the headlamps on the helmets all just like turn on at once.
They all point at the middle.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's
A canary.
it's Wobbly Bob and his partner.
Yeah, no, I like the idea of the synchronized, this big synchronized dance. I think that's very, very good.
Okay.
Right, go on, keep going.
Yeah. And I imagine they're commenting on what's happening, right?
Right.
And the last line is them. Is there anything going to happen in this dance or?
I just think at the end, like the dance ends, it's like full of passion, and then he goes to his partner. Let's just do it. And then they kiss.
yeah.
And everyone's just like, it's so like everyone's just like, wow, I cannot believe they've not kissed yet. And then at the end they just go.
What if they're dancing,
Right,
right?
go on.
And as they're like, as they all the lips touch, they just turn their lamps out.
Yeah.
So you get that like the lips embrace, and then the lamps go out, and
then it's deathly silent.
Yeah.
You don't know what the reaction is going to be by the news crew or the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the lights turn back on. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, waves
Yeah.
of applause. Like it's
Yeah.
like.
And then there's a commentator going over the top, going,
Yeah.
"Wow, what a spectacle!" Go on.
Yeah. Amazing scenes here in Barnsley. The older generation showing it. They can keep it fresh and funky, and that love is blind.
Yeah.
The lion is true and wellly set free.
So Harry's phrase is that he just nearly gets right.
True and wellly, true.
Well and truly.
Well and true. Yeah.
True and wellly back.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
It's like well and truly back.
Yeah.
And then they're like, someone's going, sign up for your memberships over here. And then like there's loads of like a queue, like people fighting to get memberships.
Yeah,
Like,
How do I become a member?
A menu.
Yeah.
you're right, you.
Oh, really on joke. I was going to say about them being like, well, you got to snog us.
The lion's den was shut down.
The membership is a kissing booth. With every kiss you get a free membership.
Well,
It costs like 50
I wouldn't say it's
quid.
a booth. I think it's a hole in a piece of chipboard, and you put your lips
Man's
on
lips
it,
like,
right? And you just,
man's lips like that.
yeah, and you just go on the other side. Start snogging him. Sorry, man.
That's just your fantasy, that. That's
So
it.
the commentator says the lion was set free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
The lion has been set free. Back to the studio for you with Bob with the weather. And then he's like, well, hotting up in Barnsley, and it will be in London this week.
Just a little bit. Do you enjoy that?
I love that. Yeah, that was I love the kissing.
How did you find that, Reece?
Deep, wasn't it? 150 gay miners.
Yeah. It was one of them where you give us an inch and we took a mile there.
Yeah.
You probably sat there going, I didn't think they were going to be snogging all the time, but we're like, no, lean into it.
Yeah.
No, I just think that's so funny though. The idea of like there not being enough work done, but it's because they're all just loving it down there.
But they do it in all the mines across the country.
They had a pool table down there and everything.
Yeah.
So much Vaseline. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the lips, come on. Calm yourselves. Yeah.
What we I think it's got to be called Diamond in the Rough.
Diamond in the Rough is a great shout.
Yeah.
Reece, before obviously you knew the premise of like what this podcast was.
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
Where in your head did you think the story was going before you arrived? Did you pick a character already? Like, do you have Wobbly Bob prepared?
I had
or
Wobbly Bob prepared. Nothing else. I said a name prepared.
nothing else?
You didn't prepare any of the kissing in the mines
Fucking
or
didn't.
dancing or...
Kissing. When kissing and snogging.
Yeah, well, it's not kissing. It's
Kissing.
not snogging, it's kissing. Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I think there's some great visuals in there.
Yeah.
I think I could see it. In my head, I could see the film.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the full Monty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, what's the Mark Addy playing the lead?
Yeah. Men, what is it? Men without hats. Leave your hat on.
Yeah,
Not men
yeah.
without hats. Men without hats is.
Leave your head
Yeah.
on.
Are you thinking men with that hat? Do you
No,
think
Men
of-
Down Under.
Yeah.
Come from a land down under.
Who sings Leave
Men
Your
at
Hat
Work,
On?
sorry, Men at Work.
Who sings Leave Your Hat On?
Tom Jones, isn't it?
Tom
Oh,
Jones?
it's Tom Jones, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I-
okay.
But loads of people have covered it as well.
I watched my mum.
I did a
do that
version
at
the other week.
party
You
when I
watch
was
your
a kid.
mum?
You can leave it out on at a party.
Just take your clothes off.
She removed some garments, but not all of them.
My dad's done it a few times.
Yeah.
You've done exceptionally well, Harry, to get to where you are today.
Cheers, mate.
From
Yeah.
some of the stories I've heard.
Yeah, it wasn't like my 7th birthday party. You know what I mean?
it was my
Yeah,
dad.
are we going laser quest? No, my mum's going to dance.
Yeah, there's 2 strippers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your dad's going, there's a knuckle here. What's
Yeah. Imagine that just being like, oh, my mate's going, who's Max Pressure?
Yeah.
You'd love him. He's sharp.
He's great. He's sharp.
Yeah, he's sharp. He's sharp.
That's brilliant.
Should we do a wrap up if we're doing a trailer for it?
Go on, do a trailer.
okay.
Go on. This is my favourite bit.
I've just got. I'm trying to think of a way to get this consistent each week, right? And I'm going to make a list of stuff as we go through an episode.
Right. Okay.
Okay, but I'm
Yeah,
just
you
gonna
can't
have
do
to,
it now, can you?
Yeah. Barnsley, right? That's where we're at.
Yeah, Barnsley, yeah.
You can correct me here if I get any of this wrong, Reece. Right? Just covering your hard on.
All them men kissing.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh, my hard hats.
Don't discover that.
Go for it.
Robert Mouse, a.k.a. Wobbly Bob. 65 years of age, decrepit man living on the outskirts of Barnsley. Unsure where life's going, living in the past, deep underground, as a closeted homosexual. Having been married to Susan Mouse for many years, the marriage is dry, nothing's going on. He stacks shelves in the day and bickers with his neighbours in the evening. He frequents the local workingmen's club, the Lion's Den, with other miners, Gary, Jackie, club owner. The club on its arse, they're looking to bring revenue back in and the glory days of dancing and kissing with their friends.
Go to that night out. Let's go outside, lads. Do it dancing, kissing. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's right.
His supervisor manager, Gabby, a.k.a. Gabs, the fleece-wearing TikTok sensation. I don't know.
Yeah. By a freak accident.
Yeah. By freak accident, while stacking the lower shelves in the crisp aisle, Gabby saunters over, dropping her shoulder to get him to do the new trend. Little did she know that Robert Wobbly Mouse was the man with the moves. He breaks out, bobbing left and right, finishing in the splits, and a cloud of quavers above his head.
Right, I think you were right. You've got it in your head now. Attack it. Attack it from the start. Go on, attack it. You've got it now. You just refresh your memory a bit.
Bastard.
Yeah, give some bastard.
Give it some bastard.
Right. Robert Mouse, a.k.a. Wobbly Bob, resident of Barnsley, living in the past, deep underground as a coal miner. Years ago in the 80s, the coal mine shut down for its ill-sufficient... This is too difficult. It's ill-sufficient producing of coal. Little did they know that deep underground, these men were dancing and kissing each other passionately as they hollowed out the earth. Now time's moved on. He lives in a terraced house with couples either side of him, yuppies, young people. He wants to go back to the glory days with his colleagues, Jackie and Craig.
Gary.
Good guess, though, yeah.
Yeah. The Three Musketeers, the lip-sharing men, drinking the local boozer, the Lion's Den. The club is close to closing, and that will be the final straw for Wobbly Bob. He works in Tesco, stacking shelves under the supervision of Gabby. TikTok star. No, she's not a TikTok star. This is too hard to do.
Just put young person.
Young person. Yeah. All she is online, constantly scrolling. Performing a dance one day on the crisp aisle, she bobs across to Wobbly Bob, trying to get him involved. Little did she know, he's a devil when it comes to dancing. He pops up, does a fandango, some other moves, finishes in a split, and a cloud of quavers. The video goes wild. Millions of views in a matter of hours. Before he gets back to the Lion's Den, it's all across the world. Buenos Aires, Laos,
New York.
yeah, Finland, Russia, all of the nation, the world are watching Wobbly Bob. In the Lion's Den, he's drinking with his three friends, the closeted homosexuals, as they reminisce of the days their lips would touch in complete darkness. A barmaid, busty in her appearance, and the only employee of the sinking ship that's the Lion's Den, shares a video on TikTok revealing Bob's devil's moves in the crisp aisle. They see this as an opportunity to raise funds, to bring an audience back to the Lion's Den and have this club roaring once again. Bob jumps on the phone, ringing all of his colleagues, 65 of them. Look, boys, get down to the club. Friday, I'll explain more. News crews gather as pace around this sensation on TikTok arrives. The fire doors of the club open. Out stumbles 65 blobs of men. Jackie raises his palms in the darkness of a car park, clapping 3 times. These men erupt into life, shaking their hips, dazzling the cameras with their moves, allowing their lips to touch for all the world to see.
Oh, shaking their hips, locking their lips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. Shut Max Pressure.
Shaking his hips. Sorry. Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's going to be still listening to this bit of the pod. Yeah, their lips meet, and they kiss in the car park. The news crews are dazzled, unsure what's happening, as 65 men have been unearthed as closeted homosexuals. A frenzy breaks out. People are rushing to join the Lion's Den. You ask, a membership? What does it take? Put your lips against this plywood and find out.
You know what? I like the idea. It was just come to my head. Like, Barnsley do it, and then, like, the mines in, like, Wigan are like, that was us as well. Like, and they're all
it's
like...
a movement.
Yeah, it's a movement.
Yeah.
It's a big movement.
Well, the bar still closes because membership fees are kiss and no money. So they're just like, fuck, we should have asked for some money. Yeah.
That was great, that.
It was hard.
Yeah.
That was
it
good. No, you did well there.
I'll make a list next time.
Yeah. Right, well, let's wrap it up, like we said. Reece, thank you very much for coming. It's been brilliant. It's been nice seeing you. Obviously, we're going to have a chat after this anyway. But yeah, this has been All Made Up with Reece Vickery. Hope you enjoyed. Come and see the next one. Have a good one. Try.
Yeah.
It's all made